Living. Oh, I can take this off for a moment. Where we celebrate our magnificence, where we recognize that life is divine and that we awaken each and every moment. And we come together on Sundays, either around the world on Facebook Live, or we're in a lot of social media places, or on our own website at cslstl.org. And we celebrate together. We bring together that consciousness of oneness. And I'm just so glad that you are here today in person and online. Let's see. I can welcome you. They're in the kitchen. If you're hungry afterwards and you would like a little teeny cupcake, they're individual cupcakes. They are in the kitchen to feed your body on the way out if you're walking home or going out and exercising. So I'm just glad you're here. My name is Mary Jean DeRusha, and today we have a special speaker, so I'll be introducing him later on. And now we have a few announcements by Joni. She'll let you know what's coming up.
Good morning, everybody. Couple of announcements. You all know Mitzi McDonald has been performing Christmas in the Kitchen for many, many years at the Sheldon. This year it's going to be a virtual event on Facebook Live on Sunday, December 20th at 6 p.m. So you can go to Mitzi's Facebook page for a great time on December 20th. Party in your pajamas. And in the meantime, to help her charities, please bring toys to CSL on Sunday or drop them off at Mary Jean's apartment. Mitzi's collecting toys for kids and teens to help Annie Malone's and Join Hands ESL. The boxes for drop-off are right here. Beautiful toys for kids. See if it'll stay. We are also collecting canned goods for Loaves and Fishes. Down there. Let's see. There's many who are in need this holiday season just because of all the chaos from coronavirus. So please bring something every week and let's help others this year. Really make it a record turnout. We're postponing our Friendsgiving bonfire that was scheduled for next Sunday until the COVID requirements for St. Louis County are eased. Our intention is to have that holiday bonfire in December if possible, and we'll keep you posted. And as Thanksgiving is coming up, we want to encourage you to continue to fill out your Transformation Through Thanksgiving 40-Day Journey Journal, which is an activity of journaling 10 things that you are thankful for every day. As Melody Beatty said, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and into more. It makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So the idea is just to take a few minutes every day, write down 10 things that you're grateful for, and watch what becomes of your life and how gratitude and your attitude continue to unfold many, many blessings. And one final announcement, this Wednesday, November 18th, is the meditation with Kathy Johns from 6:30 to 8. Please bring a water bottle to be blessed and wear your masks. If you don't feel well, please stay home. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Marcia. And I'm going to, is this on? Okay, and I'm going to do the prayer this morning. So, what would you like to see more of in your life? Give me a couple of things. Health, joy, love, connection, health, joy, love, peace, connection. Well, I just invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice, slow, deep breath into your belly and put your awareness on your awareness, because that's who you are. And that awareness, that consciousness is pure, it is divine. It is the one power that is full of infinite possibility. With it, all things are possible. It is the one presence. And that presence is loving. and surrounding us and flowing through us at all times. And it is one life. That life is whole, it is complete, and it is perfect. It is abundant in health, in joy, in connection, in love. And that is your life right now. And because I am connected through my awareness to this pure consciousness, I can speak my word with certainty that it is heard and it is acted upon. So I declare that right now, each one of us is fully aware of the truth of who we are. And from that place of truth, we can manifest anything in our lives that we desire. Be that health, joy, connection, love, peace, compassion. It is all there, just waiting for us to embrace it. So as we keep our awareness on the one love, the one power, the one life, the one presence, it all flows to us and through us easily and effortlessly. There is no greater gift, and it's all there for us to accept. So I accept for each one of us the realization that all is well, all the time. And for this, I am very, very grateful. So with a heart full of gratitude, I release my word into the law, knowing that it is done to me as I believe. I believe this to be so. And as we say together, and so it is. Amen.
Hey, half of us is already up here. Oh, thought for the day? No? Oh, we got a thought for the day. Here's your thought for the day is think. Which one? Who? Okay, that's what I was thinking. That was right on top.
Oh my gosh. My favorite time of the year is actually all year. However, Thanksgiving, like when we put our focus on gratitude and we think about like, wow, what are you thankful for in 2020? You know, what came to you that really couldn't have come to you any other way? So many gifts, you know, so like as we're facing our challenges and we're walking in the world in new ways, like moving through the great mystery, the great unknown, just look at it all. See if you can just be a witness. Have no judgment. Yeah, you might know this. So if you do, please say it. La 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 la. You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. For your selflessness, my admiration. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound to thank you for it. La 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 la. La 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 la. on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. For your generousness, my admiration. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound to thank you for it. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, I want to thank you for your many gifts you gave, the love and the tenderness. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your generosity, the love and the honesty that you gave me. I want to thank you, show my gratitude, my love, and my respect for you. I want to thank you. Oh, I want to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sing it. Thank you, 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 thank you.
Wherever you are, sing along.
Thank you, 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 thank you. You've been so kind and generous. You just keep on singing.
Thank you, Pookie and Bob. And now I'd like to introduce to you our amazing speaker for today. He brings joy to everyone's life. He's like a Superman. He awakens you to your divinity. Please welcome with me, Reverend Dr. Larry DeRusha.
I'm so glad you travel with me and introduce me. Thank you.
No, it's for the...
Oh, it's okay. Good morning. How are you? Good. You know, I want to remind you, we have a new website, and it's all multimedia, so it's up to date. I've gotten some good feedback. The first piece of feedback I got was from Paris, France. And our 10-person study group there is excited because the video doesn't play for a minute and then stop for 10 minutes. So we're in good shape. Also, to let you know that on the website, the talks, when they're done, usually in the evening, they'll be posted, and it has video, MP3s you can download, and it has a transcript of the talk. So there's lots of good stuff on there as well. I want to start out by talking, giving you a story. And you'll hear some of Don Miguel Ruiz in this story. But this morning I woke up about 4 o'clock, and I recognized that my mind had been busy for a while. Anybody had that before? Your mind just is not letting you sleep. And it was this story. And so I finally got up, went to the computer, and started typing. And I wanted to share the story with you and then talk about some of the practical things that I recognized within it. Take a deep breath. Once upon a time, a teenage girl sat on the steps outside her school crying. She was suffering from all the awful things the other girls and boys had said to her and about her. She believed she was all those things, and now she sat and couldn't find her way out of the suffering. The conflicts within her were eating her alive. When she arrived home, her mother clearly felt something was wrong and convinced her to go to the wise woman of this little town. The girl and the wise woman sat silent, waiting, until the wise woman said, "You're suffering from parasites." The young girl was mortified by the word parasites. The wise woman said, "You have lost your powers and have little happiness, all because you didn't know that parasites were eating your intentions, your words, your faith, your dreams, and your happiness. You think you are living your life, but you are not. Your life is being lived by your mother, your father, your sister, your brothers, your schoolmates, your teachers, books, television, and the world outside of you, all projected upon you so you'll fit into their make-believe world with their rules and beliefs. They want you inside their prison with them because they can't stand to see anybody outside. You're saying to yourself, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I'm not worthy, I'm always wrong. All the words and concepts others have projected on you, and you've accepted them because you innocently lost touch with your authentic self. Go for a walk through the woods and observe. Is the tree asking, who is it? Is the tree asking to be named? Is it waiting for you to say what it should be doing? Does the bird fly down and ask you to tell it where it should fly next, who it is, or what it should be in life? Do the flowers bloom because you told them to? Do they bloom because somebody else told them to? Go find the secret that's in nature. Finally, one day, the girl returned to the wise woman and said, I have found nature requires nothing from me to be itself. And no matter what I tell it, it knows how to stay in the flow. You are one step closer to leaving your own prison, the wise woman says. Now listen carefully. You lost the magic of your word because you forgot you're a divine being. You believe the parasite inside of you was your true self. It's not. It's not your fault. That too is another parasite. You have the power of creation. Your word is magic. Speak and all of existence moves to create, but only if you have pure faith. The girl replies, but I have faith. Your faith is in your head. Your faith is not in your heart, the woman replies. Faith must be from the heart, where it is 100% faith. The faith you speak of is from the mind. It's the blindness of the parasites. Faith is not hope. It is not trust. It is the absolute acceptance. The girl says, I'm confused. My child, you must let go of everything you know. Let the divine heart be your faith. The woman goes on, but I caution you not to rush into letting go, or you will shake the only world you know, and the parasites will return. You must pace the uncovering of this higher inner world, and it will reveal the divine to you, where authentic happiness, joy, peace, and love are the absolute. Years later, the girl, now a woman, returned to see the wise woman, but she had passed on. But she had left a note for her. It read, "You have arrived where you began in this world, in pure love. But there's one last step. Help the innocent find their way back." We all know we have those same parasites. Parasites feed on us. All the things that you have told yourself, that you believed about yourself, all those negative, downbeat statements that you've said to yourself aren't yours. They never were yours. When you were born in innocence. You lived in innocence for several years until the world, as Don Miguel Ruiz would say, domesticated you. So what do we mean, domesticated? It means you were trained. You were trained how to think, how to be, how to feel, what you're supposed to do. I'm a man. What does a man mean? I'm a woman. What does a woman mean? And we're taking it all in because the innocence of who we are is like, wow. It has no way of judging any of it. And so it's the beginning of the parasites, and then it begins to bloom within you, more and more of them, because you go to school and they're telling you things about yourself. And you go, well, I didn't know. And you go to work and they're telling you things about yourself. And by the time you're actually a teenager, it's not only all of the hormones of being a teenager that are going on, it's all this stuff that's been thrown at you that you're accepting, wondering, who exactly are you? And that you have lost touch with that innocence that you are. So let's take a closer look at the story. First, it's time to question everything the mind generates. It is based on projections and parasites. The mind is there to create the divine dream, not to accept what's happening to you as real, not to accept what others are saying about you as real. The mind absorbs knowledge in huge quantities, as much as it can. But none of that knowledge is really that helpful for us. Most of it you could do without and never miss. But doesn't it often come in at the most inappropriate times and make judgments and says, you're wrong, again? Yeah. And then when you do what it says you're wrong about, it says, oh no, that's not what I meant. You're wrong about, and it keeps doing this game. That game is because we've given the mind control over things. And the mind knows nothing except the parasites because it's never known anything else. So the first is question everything. Second, understand the power behind your word. The power behind your word comes from intention. What is your intention behind the word that you're speaking? Intention has to come from the heart, because if it comes from the mind, it's another parasite. And we don't want to be passing parasites along to the rest of the world. The heart is love and joy and happiness and compassion. Here, the intention is always pure. Intention from the mental world is dull. Intention from the divine is light and free. And when the parasites are cleared up, the word is divine. Ernest Holmes is truly clear about the power of your word. In fact, we even teach a class on power of your word. He says the word alone is conscious of itself, meaning it knows when it's from the heart. It knows the power then. It brings that intention that you hold in your heart forward. And where does the intention in your heart come from? It comes from the divine unfolding. The divine is always unfolding. It's unfolding in billions of different ways. And as we pay attention to the heart instead of the head, we're beginning to train ourselves and unlearn the other things that we were taught. Ernest Holmes says, Few people realize that all in the world a treatment is a conviction or a belief put into words. Let me say that again. Few people realize that all in the world a treatment is a conviction or a belief put in your words. And the universe is made out of words. So then become aware of your inner intention by noticing, just before you speak of anything, notice whether it feels light and free or it feels heavy and dark. Notice if it brings more life from you into the world or sucks it up. Because the one thing parasites do is they feed on everything else, and they certainly feed on energy. And another side point is stop gossiping. All the great textbooks have said, all the great saints have said, stop gossiping. Gossip comes from the dark side, not from the Force, to put it in Star Wars terms. It comes out because you're uncomfortable within yourself. You're uncomfortable within yourself, and you want someone else to be wrong so you can be right, so then you can be okay. That process is spreading parasites everywhere you gossip. Let go of the need to be right. You don't have to be right. The universe is already right. Stop defending your opinions. Did we notice that anywhere in the recent period of time that we've been in? Stop defending your opinions. Your opinion is nothing more than a point of view, and likely it's based on those parasites unless you've done something about it. Rumi says, raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows the flowers, not the thunder. So fourth, faith is so important. Again, faith must come from the heart, not from the head. Faith from the head is momentary. It comes and it goes. As we know, when we're first taking the foundations class and we're practicing our treatment work and we're absolutely sure there's no doubt, and the moment we think that, doubt comes up. It's from your head that your belief was founded. True faith, faith of the heart, is the acceptance that the word that you spoke is absolute and cannot be rejected. Seek to know the difference between your head and your heart. So quickly, question everything. Know the power of your intention and speak your word from the heart, or don't speak at all. Have faith. The faith that moves mountains is 100% faith. The faith of the heart. So what you can practice is question your thoughts as best you can. When they pop up, question, is it true? Is it true? Feel the energy before you speak. See if it's light and free or it's really heavy. And finally, when you speak, then know it's the absolute truth that you're speaking from the heart. So let me leave you with this. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, and I'm changing myself. Rumi. The power of who we are is stunning when we begin to unfold it. What we have done is we have so lost touch with our authentic self, and we have become a fixture in the world out there. And the world has become a projection back. And if you want to know where you are, look at the world around you, and it will reflect what's going on inside of you. It will show the conflict, the upset, the terror, the fears, the isolation. Whatever it is, those are the parasites that are getting magnified. And recognize when you see those, there's more to you than those parasites. There's the divine. And when you live and breathe and have your being in the divine, There are no parasites anymore. There's only love. Thank you.
Thanks, Lair. We have an opportunity to let go of a parasite that says lack and move into a parasite that says plenty. So do you want to come on down, Nancy? And we have the opportunity to give it this time. And I just want to encourage you to bring a canned good to help those that, it can be a can or it can be a packaging thing, a box, and also a toy for tots. I just think that this season we don't have as many people coming. We're following the St. Louis County guidelines, so it's kind of up to anybody who comes to bring a few cans. I mean, I said I rarely use canned goods anymore, but I can buy them for other people that would be able to use them. So anyway, thank you. And whatever is your gift today, I want to thank you for giving to the Center for Spiritual Living so that we can continue inspiring and awakening humanity, knowing that greater good is unfolding. So I bless the gifts. I bless your energy. I bless everything about you. I bless all of those that are so committed to spiritual growth. And for this I give thanks. And so I let it be. And so it is.
When Pookie and I perform after the talk, you get two songs back to back. First one, everyone's favorite doo-wop summary of the sermon, and then Pookie's going to come up here. We're going to debut a new original song right after that. Larry, I just have a question. Did you say you wrote that story like in the middle of the night? Was it just this morning, right? So you just had this inkling, got up. So I love that. So that was amazing. Was it not? All right. I just have two verses here. It's kind of a short one. You're here at CSL. That's such a good plan. Our speaker today was Superman. We learned about parasites and what you sow and reap. Best time to write a talk is when you can't sleep. 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 Let's see if I can nail down some of the pertinent messages here. With turmoil in your mind, the thoughts can sting. It's time to question everything. Sometimes life is clear, sometimes it's blurred. You must truly know the power of your word, 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 of your Yay! I wrote that one at about 11:35 a.m. this morning. I couldn't sleep either. I tried.
All right. I am silly.
All right. I should do comedy or something.
Yeah,
I make stuff up.
he's a little funny sometimes.
So there's a song that we have been working on. Kind of came up with the chorus of it, I don't know, a month or 2 months ago, something like that. And we finally fleshed it out. So you're going to be hearing it for the first time. Those of you lucky enough to be watching online.
Oh, my heart is like really racing right now. Yeah.
That's
good.
Dave. So let's
alive.
let's send Pookie some soothing energy right now.
You know, I have to thank you, Larry, for that message because that's exactly where I've been this year. It's just questioning everything, every thought that I have about myself, and really diving deep into my triggers, like why am I responding in that way, and finding, getting really down to the deep, to the core of who I am, and it's really been a beautiful journey. I'm so thankful. Yeah. here's some truth in this one. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, hear the call, you are invited. Hey, hey, hey. Now is the time for all nations to rise, united in one vision for all of mankind, standing strong as a force field of love and light, in peace and love and harmony. We will unite. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, hear the call, you are invited. Yeah, yeah, you're invited. Ooh, ooh. Reach out your hand to your fellow man. It's time to come together and take a stand. We are strong when we walk the earth hand in hand, bringing hope and light and unity across the land. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, hear the call, you are invited. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We are united.
No, not divided.
Oh, we are united.
No, we're not divided.
Hey, we are united.
No, we're not divided.
Oh, we are united.
No, we're not divided.
We come from the same source, a powerful love force.
First time ever performed live.
All right, that's beautiful. Woohoo! That is absolutely beautiful. So I want to do a prayer as we begin our prayer time together from Marianne Williamson. And it's about your song. Dear God, we come together. Different perspectives, different politics, different cultures, to ask that you heal our country. We surrender to you the thoughts and attitudes we now hold and empty our minds that they might be filled by you. Show us to each other as you would have us see each other. Show us the world as you would have us see the world. Guide our listening as you would have us hear each other. Teach us and inspire us. Use us on your behalf. That was from her book, Healing the Soul of America by Marianne Williamson. I think we need to continue reading that and speaking that and doing our prayers as we're moving through an unusual time so that we can be that force for peace. Let's just take a moment and close your eyes. And if there's somebody that you would like to have in prayer, call out their name. Cindy's daughter, Todd and Tammy. So in this chamber of prayer, where we acknowledge that divine energy, that divine oneness of spirit, I know that each person's name that has been mentioned, along with each person doing the mentioning, is in that flow of the divine. That perfect power, that perfect peace, that perfect love, that perfect wholeness, that perfection of consciousness that abides within each and every one of us. I know that whatever is needed for our highest and greatest good is now known. It's now known in that mind of God. It's out picturing in our life. It's out picturing in our country. And then we allow ourselves to let go of any idea that does not have within it that kernel of truth, that perfection of spirit. So I just bless each one of us on this journey of light, this journey of unfolding, this journey of the divine. Letting go of any parasites in our thinking, letting go of any idea that we are less than, letting go of any fear, any turmoil, any angst, and stepping out into that sunshine, that light of love, of wholeness, of perfection. Centering our thoughts on the divine, I know that we easily and effortlessly let go of judgment, of gossip, of possibilities that do not serve our highest good. And we allow that consciousness of wholeness to take over and guide this nation, to guide our own lives. That we live in truth, and we live in power, and we live in plenty. Accepting the wholeness of each individual. I bless all those that have been going through the COVID experience, and I bless their families as loved ones have moved on. I know the sorrow that creates. And we just open to the power of spirit, knowing that everything is in divine order. All good is unfolding. Even if we can't see it in the moment, we are here as emissaries of light, of that divine light. So I bless each one of us. I do a special blessing on Anne Markham, that wholeness of spirit reveals itself through every cell of her body. And I give thanks for the healing power within each one of us, accepting our safe, sound awakening to spirit. Knowing the words I've spoken are true, and they come back fulfilled by that law of mind. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. And I know that each one of us experience the blessings of spirit. So as we open our heart in gratitude right now, I know that we're in the flow of the divine. And for this, I am so jubilantly grateful for this moment and for each moment. And for this I say, and so it is. And now for our closing song with Pookie and Bob. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are fabulous. I love your new song.
Thank you. We love it too.
Who wrote it?
Well, we both did it. It's kind of like, I write the lyrics, and
We were actually on a walk about 2 months ago, and I just started humming. Da, 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 da. I think I had the line, "We come from the same source," but then she fleshed out other lyrics. But yeah, it was definitely a co-written thing. And she wrote the second verse just yesterday. Not at 4 a.m, but
I know, he's like, are we going to do that song tomorrow? It's like, you got to finish that song if we're going to do it tomorrow. I'm like,
Instead of
oh,
deadline.
well, let me sit down and finish that song.
nothing like a deadline, though.
Yeah.
All right, this is one that's appropriate. We did this with the bonfire. This is appropriate one for November and Thanksgiving.
Oh, stand up. Yeah, just stand up. Stand out.
If you're at home, you can stand up too.
Right? You're standing out. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. That's all the words. That's all you got to know. Here we go. I am so blessed. Feel it. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. So blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. One more time. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Every single one of you. Just the fact that you're in this room. You're blessed.
I'm gonna have you repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening in me right now.
Something wonderful is happening in me right now.
It is this thing called love.
It is a thing called love.
Love is in my body.
Love is in my body.
Love is in my mind.
Love is in my mind.
Love is in everything I do.
Love is in everything I do.
I receive it.
I receive it.
I share it.
I share it.
I am it.
I am it.
I accept life just the way it is
I accept life just the way it is.
and just the way it is not.
And just the way it is not.
Thank you, divine presence of love,
Thank you, divine presence of love.
and so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you so